the ones that is the weakest. So the dollar is strong, the strongest, and I'm going to look at those as the weakest. So the Swiss is very weak, and the euro is quite weak. So I'm going to look now at the euro dollar, and I'm going to look at the dollar Swiss, and then of course the pound. So let's take the dollar Swiss. This is the dollar Swiss, and this is again a very nice setup, and it's one of the things that confirms what we talked about last week. We had the structure point at 88.98, and if you look at the radar screen, our buying point, our initial long point was 88. This is where we started to buy, and we had the structure point at 88.98. So we initiated the first buy at 88. We have a structure point at 88.98, and we closed the week at 89.15. So we are up on our position. So it crossed our buy signal and traveled up about 100 pips to the structure point. It broke above the structure point, which is 88.98, and now it closed the week at 89.15. So you should be up on that position about 115 or 150, about whatever, over 100 points on that position, and we have closed the week above the structure point. So that is extremely positive. And our next structure is the 89.57. So we are only 25 pips away from another structure point, which means that if it goes above it, this could be an explosive move, and that confirms to us what we have seen in the dollar index, that could be the bias is to the upside. So we're going now to look at the closing here is 89.24. My structure point is 88.98. So let's say it's 89 just to make the math easy. So your selling point is 24 pips away, which is easy. 89. So this is the 88.83 would be our selling point. So now we have a very easy setup in the Swiss. Let me do the selling point because the selling is much easier. So my short is going to be 88.98. That is my selling point, and it is also a structure point. It was the long structure on the way up, so now it's going to be the short structure on the way down. Alright, so I'm going to pick the buy signal, and I'm going to now, the guys that are with us, you can take your initial short below the 89 if you wanted, but I suggest for the others to wait. The buy is quite tricky. I mean, you can see how strong the dollar is. It's making swings. It's moving nicely to the upside. You can take a buy from here. I mean, 89.36 if you wanted. So we can take a buy at 89.36. So that's my buy signal. Now keep an eye, it's very important to observe that the structure is about 25 pips away, so you can expect it to go above and you want to buy it at 89.36 because the structure is going to act as a magnet. It's going to pull the prices towards the structure point, so they're going to be pulling the prices into this direction. So there is nothing, it would be a safe bet to buy it above the 89.36, and you want to see how it works and how it deals when it goes above the 89.57. If we are going to buy it at 89.36, we're going to place our stop right here below this structure point, and that would be my stop is going to be 89.10, which is about here. So and my short, I'm going to go short below 89, below the 88.98. So in this case, where will I place myself? That's going to be a very tight stop. Oh, this is nice, guys. This is really nice. Hold on a second. Let me show you this. This is basically where we want to go short, right there. I mean, look at this. I mean, you have a little bit of a structure here, and you have this. So if it's coming to come down, it's going to break below this minor structure, and it's going to break about this. So you will really get some serious capitulation. We should get paid well on the short if it trades below the 88.92. That is nice. Okay. So in this case, if we are going to buy it, then we're going to place our stop below here, so we don't want to get caught in this. And if we go short below the 88.98, then we don't need to give it too much of a stop, so I'm going to place my stop at 89.10. So my stop is at 89.10. So my long stop and my short stop is 89.10. So my long stop and short stop are one and the same, and they will be okay. So let's recap the dollar Swiss. I'm going to buy the dollar above 89.40, and if I do, I'm going to place my stop below 89.10. My structure long is 89.57. I will go short only below 88.98. It is also my structure point, so my short point and my selling point are one and the same, and I'm going to use the same stop for the long and the short by using the 89.10. Okay, that is the dollar Swiss.